All right, you guys, welcome to the Sayin Stuff podcast, a podcast where we have one major topic and just go off from there. My name is Eric.
My name is Travis.
All right, and now it's story time. Now I want you to close your eyes. I want you to clear every thought from your brain. Imagine it's a nice, chilly day.
Wasn't that cold?
Some of the water is still frozen. There's still a little bit of snow outside. All right. And it's quiet. It's a quiet day. And you're walking, and you have your camera with you, and you're by yourself. Hashtag if you ever go out in nature, please bring a friend.
Or a working phone.
Or a working phone. And make sure you have signal. And you go down into an area you're not supposed to go down into. Hashtag every photographer's thing.
Yeah.
And you're walking, you're taking photos, and you find yourself at a cross to where you can't go back to where you came from because the hill is just way too steep to go back up. So you find a way out, and you go to jump across a riverway so that way you don't soak your feet. And you land. And then, out of nowhere, you start screaming because it hurts so bad, and I love the sound effects. And you're on the phone with your buddy, and
ouch! Oh God!
Legitimately how I sound.
Legitimately.
Yeah, you can open your eyes now. That's all I had to say.
No, hold on. Okay, all right, my turn. Story time.
His version.
So, keep in mind, I lived in Dayton at the time of this story, anyways. I'm playing fucking Fortnite because Apex wasn't around with Derek, and I have this kid on speaker while he's out taking these pictures. He's just walking through the woods, having a good time, right? He's like, oh, God, I got to jump across this. Hold on. Puts me in his pocket, okay? All I hear is, huh! Oh, God. Oh, no. Shit.
Legit.
And I'm just fucking start dying laughing.
I did not cry. I do want to point that out.
He did not cry, but like legitimately.
I was in a lot of pain.
I could not breathe. I was laughing so hard because I knew he fell. Like, I could literally picture him dropping to his ass during this. Keep in mind, the whole time is, oh, God.
Okay, but learn from my mistakes right here. Okay, so when I jumped, I had the camera in my hand. I did not put it in the bag because the jump did not seem that far of a jump. So I kept this camera, the camera that we're recording on right now, I kept it in my hand with a brand new $300 lens on it.
Which is cheap for lenses, but
it's cheap, but for us it's expensive. So I took the leap of faith with the camera in my hand with this brand new lens on. Luckily, nothing got damaged. I think it was just a scrape on the
outside of it.
Yeah,
on the lens.
The sun flare thing.
Yeah, that.
I forget what the hood or whatever, something like that.
The hood of the camera.
I think it was just a scrap on that. I was able to keep the camera safe, but next time, if you ever go out to take photos and you have a camera with you,
don't be stupid.
And you take a leap of faith, please put it back in your camera bag before you take that jump. And make sure you have a camera bag that the camera goes in the back of it to where the camera is pressed up against your back. So that way it does not get destroyed.
Or just don't be stupid and jump across a little mini creek and land on a rock.
Don't be stupid, but if you have one choice of a way to get out, be smart about that choice.
I mean, although legitimately, he did hurt himself. Like, his ankle was pretty
did,
fucked up. It still is.
Yeah, I still have a lot of complications
and that was
with my ankle.
2
that was
months ago? Maybe 3.
It still hurts to walk on it. But if I land on my foot the wrong way, just walking, like there's been times where I have sat on the ground right where I was at.
Like I legitimately thought I was going to have to drive from Dayton to pick this kid up. Because he was.
The funny thing is, where I crawled out of that ditch.
Rest in peace to headphone users right there.
Yeah, sorry. I came out on the other side of where I parked. So I called like 5 people and finally was able to get my aunt to come get me to bring me.
Shout out, Aunt Amy. We love you.
And then I came home that night and I cleaned the house, limping around. I cleaned the house.
Hey, I was there by then, wasn't I? Didn't I come down that night?
No, you came the next day.
I don't remember.
But my dad told me I had to keep walking on my ankle, so I just cleaned the apartment. Worst decision
that's not
ever.
the right thing to do.
Well, the thing is, my supervisor at work thinks that when you injure yourself,
Yeah, but
you have to load the fastest line that you have.
Well, like, and the hospital literally said, "Stay the fuck off of it."
Which is ironic because they only gave me 1 day off work, even after explaining to them what I do.
Well, yeah, but you didn't even take that day off.
No, we went and did a photo shoot.
Did we?
Yeah, it was your mom's ex with the aprons.
Oh, yeah.
I still rested that day. It's not like
I mean, I did most of the pictures. So.
It's not like I busted butt and loaded the fastest line that we have at F&P. But
still, I mean, but it was still hilarious. Like, even Derek was laughing. Because Derek, so I have a headset that picks up everything. Like, you fart, it picks it up, right?
Did you set a timer?
No, I watched
okay. All right.
Trying to distract me from my story.
No,
but anyways,
thought about that.
So, oh, shit, I just moved the table. But anyways, so when Derek is sitting here, I have this kid on speaker, and Derek is dying laughing along with me. So, I think it's a big-ass joke, right? No, this motherfucker damn near died. He was at the brink of death, like Bear Grylls style.
Yeah, about to call Bear Grylls.
So, important note, 3 things. 1, make sure you have your phone on you at all times. 2, if you don't think you can do it, don't. And 3, have a friend there if you can. Granted, I was in Dayton 30 minutes away, so I mean.
Hashtag, I do want to make a short film about this, but I don't want to mess up my ankle again, so that's the reason why we haven't.
Let's hashtag not.
That's the reason why we haven't.
You don't want to almost die again?
Unless we can find someone to play me who is willing to take the jump. If you're willing to die. If you're willing to severely sprain your ankle, hit me up.
Low-key, you're going to have to contact a lawyer for a liability.
Yeah, liability.
If you die, we are not liable.
Which brings me to Our Last Goodbye, a movie that I'm currently writing.
The one you have writer's block with?
Yeah. There is no leap of faith in that.
Hey, film. Tori, Janelle Nix. We're both friends on Facebook, and she writes.
Yes, you are a writer. We do talk, like a couple times a week. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know how I know her, but apparently I know her. So
same. I mean, we hung out. So
see, but I know. Well, then again, I know everybody. Like we talked about last time.
Yeah.
So
last week's podcast, I mentioned the fact that he can go an hour away.
Dude, I could probably go to Cincinnati and still happen.
You could probably go to Florida.
That actually happened in Florida. Okay, story time. So I was down in Florida for vacation for my birthday in July. Shout out to my aunt. So I'm down there, right? We're just casually, having fun at Disney, going to the pool, having fun, relaxing, right? 2 weeks. Best vacation of my life. We're going through Target.
Also the vacation that made you broke.
Straight up. We're in Target in Kissimmee, Florida, right? And I hear, Travis? I'm like, who the fuck down here knows me? Like, I turn around. It's my principal from my 8th grade year.
Oh.
And I'm like, hi.
It is an extremely awkward moment when you go to a different state and you see
someone you know.
Yeah, like that time we went to Kentucky and saw Adam.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, dude, what are the odds of that?
It's severely slim.
We all went to the adult beverage store at the same time. Like, what?
To this day, I'll never let that go because it was just so weird to run into someone in a place you're not expecting. Like, if I'm in a different state, I will go anywhere.
I thought you were going to say country.
I was about to say country. I wasn't thinking. But I will go anywhere and be completely fine with it. But, like, here in Piqua or Troy,
you don't know anybody?
I have anxiety for going to Walmart and seeing someone I went to school with and be like,
he really does.
Eric. I'm like,
Like, he avoids people.
I do avoid people. I need to stop if I want to run a business, but I just don't know what people feel
That's
about
why
me.
I do the business part of it.
That is why I do. Well,
You're the what'd you call it? The
creative.
No, the
backbone.
No, motherfucker, no. The behind the scenes. Sweet Jesus, I just fucking brain farted.
do like legit. I do like doing a lot of behind the scenes things.
Which is why he's not in LAIG anymore.
Yeah, like writing the scripts, coming up with the B-roll and everything. I like doing that more than I like being on screen.
Well, I mean, but you're pretty good at this. It was different.
But if Marvel contacted me saying, "Hey, you remind me of a fat, lazy superhero. We want you to act in a movie,"
Sloth Man,
I would do every single movie. Just saying.
Dude, low key, if Marvel paid me $200,000 a year, not a movie, a year, I would do just about anything for him. Shout out to that vibration.
That was a unique vibration, though.
Dude, that was loud, though.
It was like,
look, Headball 2 again. Didn't that happen two podcasts ago?
Yeah, I think it happened on the first podcast.
It knows. It's like, Mwah. Here, I'm going to put my phone on my wallet. Maybe it won't pop up. Can we talk about something real quick?
I mean, this is a podcast.
My phone's background is the logo that we were thinking of, right? The T&E Media.
Yeah, the one that
for those of you that don't know, we're going to release like a possible there if you're watching.
Let us know what you think about it.
Yeah, that too. But do you love? But so I have it as my background, so I see it every time I open my phone, so I can like try to get used to it. And I'm starting.
Okay, since you're living with it, how do you feel about it?
I like it. I mean, it's simple, it's classic, and it's original.
But compared to the one that we're currently using,
to this one,
yeah, how do you feel about it?
I don't like this one. I'm not even going to lie to you.
But I have a legit reason why I don't like the current one that we're using. Is because we created it at a time that we weren't really doing anything. So I feel like that logo kind of represents that version of us.
Right, that time in our life.
Like I feel like we need a new logo because look, we're recording.
True.
We're doing stuff weekly. We may not have photo shoots right now, but we're still doing something.
Right.
Which is completely different compared to what that logo represented of us at that time. So I feel like just a new logo in general
is needed.
Yes, but
so we know how you feel about the old one.
Yes.
How do you feel about the one that we designed? Well, hold on, eating wings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Cheat day.
I like it. I'm not sure it's the final version of it though.
Well, right. I mean, the to quote Roman Atwood, there's never a final version of anything.
I still feel like we need a symbol compared to just a logo.
Like what do you mean, like a fucking sloth, like you were bringing up?
Yeah. So picture this. Okay, you see the T&E Media logo come in. You see the T&E Media logo come in, and then you see a fat sloth sitting on a couch with a camera in his hand. I think. Wow, I'm sorry, headphone users.
Right, like the spring on these things is loud as fuck.
I think just having a symbol, like I think sloths are like a major thing right now, so which is why
No, the major things now are fucking unicorns and...
Unicorns are always a major thing. Thanks, Deadpool.
Well, yeah, but it's mostly because of llamas are the main thing now because of Fortnite.
We're definitely not doing a llama, though.
Fuck no, I don't like llamas. They spit at you. Like, fuck off.
But I definitely feel like we need a logo and a symbol. Like, if someone sees the symbol, they're like, oh, hey, it's T&E Media. Like, when you see the skull with the horns, you see that, and you're like, oh, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
See, but I don't think that. Now, like, I agree with if it's like an LG thing. Like, LG, like, you know LG's logo.
They were smart with the way they did their logo.
Yeah, the life's good.
Yeah, and it's literally an LG.
LG, I hate your products.
Why?
Because they suck.
They have some good products.
Like what?
Like workout gear.
Who knows LG for workout gear?
I'm pretty sure that's all what Planet Fitness is. I'm pretty sure it's all LG. Isn't it?
No.
Something's LG somewhere.
I mean, they make plane parts.
You can
They make
airplane
TV parts, computer parts, fucking phone parts, fucking. They're basically like the Microsoft of everything.
Oh, people have been asking me. This is off topic now, but they're saying stuff. The specs on our laptop.
The specs on our laptop.
People have been asking me about the specs on our laptop.
The specs on our laptop. Here, hold on. Let me pull.
I don't know because I'm not a computer person.
I mean, I am, but I'm going to be honest with you. I forget them already. So.
But this is for you for asking. I'm going to forget to tell you in person. So.
I mean, true. So the laptop, now we do have a Dell Inspiron. It is a 15-inch. It is a 7000 series. So not bad. Not the greatest. It is 2-in-1. If I remember correctly, it is so it's the Dell Inspiron 4K Ultra HD touchscreen. It's got the i7. Which processor do you have? It's the i7-8565U mobile processor, 16 gig of system memory, and 512 solid state. It does have a external graphics card. It's GeForce. It's a MX150. Not the greatest, not the best, but we don't use an outside monitor, so doesn't really matter anything. But yeah, that's the specs on our laptop.
So there you go for the people who've been asking me.
It is currently $13.99 at Best Buy where we bought it.
We buy pretty much everything from Best Buy.
It's because Best Buy has everything.
It's true.
And that's where our card's from.
If you want to start
sponsoring us,
that'd be great. But we can't get Best Buy to sponsor us.
True.
But if you're going to go get camera supplies or a camera, don't go to Walmart.
Oh, God.
Walmart's cameras are terrible.
They don't. I don't even think they have like professional style cameras. They've got like the point.
They got the companies.
Oh yeah, they've got the Canon and the Nikon and Sony. But if
you're shooting with those cameras, you might as well just shoot with the iPhone X.
It does have a better camera.
It does.
No, but the scary part is the new. I think it's the S10, the new Samsung.
Isn't that the best camera on the market right now?
Yeah, it's got a stupid ass camera spec on it. I think it's like. Hold on, I have to look it up.
So I do want to talk about one thing while he's doing that. Learn as I go. I completely understand that not everyone can afford a camera. So
that's why you call us.
I mean, yeah, that is why you call us. But at the same time, that's also why I want to have it start incorporating things you can do with your phone, not just a camera. Because it is a learn as I go.
Well, they do make lenses and shit for the.
Yeah, and if we ever start making money from Teeny Media, I do want to start buying that so we can show you guys different things you can do with your phones with the lenses. Like Moment, they have their lenses are like anywhere between $100 and $200, but your camera quality on your phone has increased a lot, so it is worth it. It is.
So back onto the S10. So the S10, Galaxy S10. I hate Samsung, but that's okay. So it's got a 10 megapixel dual pixel autofocus for selfie. So it's a front face camera. The rear cameras are 12 megapixels, and 16 megapixels. So you're looking at our camera is 24.4. So you're almost. I mean, you're not that far off of professional grade. There are some cameras that they make now, the Sony A7R3, shout out to Sony, # we want one.
We want 3.
Yeah, right. That is it's a 43.5 megapixel processor, right?
I believe so.
And that thing is godly. Like, I don't even think Canon makes a camera that has that high of a megapixel.
Well, that's the thing with Canon and Sony, though. They both have really amazing products. But Sony has my pick on that. If we're going to debate that,
100%. So just for comparison, phone-wise, the camera on the XS Max, which is the phones that we have, there are 12 megapixel on both cameras, front and back. The wide angle is a 1.8 aperture, which is what our Sony, our new lens does. It's a 1.8 prime lens. And the telephoto is 2.4, so what the lens we have now is doing. So it's a little bit higher on the wide angle. Other than that, basically the same.
The other thing you have to take in consideration when you're shooting with a phone is phones have automatic processes when they take the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So it will automatically color grade it, and it will
Right.
automatically adjust the lighting.
Right.
So if you have an issue with that, I guess, there is a free version of Adobe Lightroom,
Mm-hmm.
and I highly suggest you download it on your phone.
Yeah, Adobe Lightroom is a savior. Like,
All you gotta do is hit auto. If you're just looking to post a photo on Instagram, all you gotta do
real
is
quick,
hit auto.
though, hold on, I'm going to interrupt you. We have a video on that on LAIG. Go check that out on YouTube.
Link will be in the description.
Of course.
Always. And if you like the way our faces are lit right now, we have a video on that too. Link will also be in the description. Right now, we are using the three light setup
Mount Dog.
from Mount Dog.
Well, Loki, okay, I do want to discuss that real quick. The setup we have, for everyone that thinks we have like God, no. We have the cheapest.
Yeah, we have cheap lights.
Like,
the three light set was only $100.
No, even everything we have. So the microphones, the mixer, the booms, the camera, the lights are quite literally some of the cheapest you can get.
Don't get me wrong; it's still expensive.
Oh, hell yes it is. But compared to the Sony A7R III, that is $4,000 for the body.
The body's $3,000.
Oh, is it? Did they lower it? Oh, thank God.
It's like $3,100.
So, and then the lens that you need to get to that and make it look really good is $2,300 in itself.
Don't get me wrong. As long as it's an E-mount lens, it still works with the Sony.
Yeah, but once you get to that high quality, you need to upgrade your glass is what makes the picture.
Yeah, the quality wise, yeah.
Right.
But I mean, if you want, like, you can obviously have your old lenses, get the Sony A7R III, and still use the old lenses and work your way up.
True.
I mean, whatever kind of progress you make is better than no progress at all.
Right. I mean, you can, like you said, you can start out on your camera, on your phone.
You can start off on your phone. I wouldn't suggest trying to get paid photo shoots with it.
Yeah, please don't show up to a wedding with nothing, just with your phone.
Yeah,
like,
it's unprofessional.
I mean, if like they're down for that and they think that's cool, a new idea, then sure. But
yeah, like someone we look up to, Peter McKinnon. He went to a wedding. He wasn't the photographer for it.
And still took better pictures.
Yeah, he took better pictures with his phone than the actual photographer did. So it really just depends on how you take them and how you edit them and everything. But I don't think if you walk up to a photo shoot just holding your phone that you're going to get paid for it.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
It'd be great for trying to build up your portfolio, but not for getting paid. Sorry.
In a world full of creativeness and beautiful ideas, who will rise up to capture it all?
Sorry about that. We are back. I hope you liked the commercial first aired in our last podcast.
We didn't mention the commercial the last time.
Yes, we did.
It cut off. Remember that before that, remember?
For this podcast, yeah. But for the last podcast, we mentioned it. And it's going to be aired in that one, too.
True. Anyway, so we just got back from a little break so you can watch the commercial we made.
Took a nap, ate some ice cream, cried myself to sleep. It was great. Clearly, there was only like a 5-minute pause between.
Not even like 4.
So that never actually happened. But
okay.
Typical Saturday night.
I mean, it's Thursday, so I feel it.
Yeah, we actually recorded the last week's podcast and this one the same day.
I was going to mention something that I said I was going to do on the podcast, but I forget.
Boy, I need you to remember.
I'm getting there.
Don't you?
Oh, so yeah, back to the topic of, the using your camera for the phone camera. So what we're going to do, we're going to do an LAIG video on that 2 weeks from now, probably. We need to go ahead and order, maybe not 2 weeks. You know what? Scratch that. Whenever we can get
Whenever it goes up.
Right. So, but we're going to go ahead and do like a review kind of thing for LAIG for the, right? For the, what's the company that you
Moment.
liked? Yeah, Moment. So, and granted, that's like $200.
But worth?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, especially if we're going to do a video on it and maybe help other people out.
Which is the whole point of LAIG, so. True.
This is true. So something else I want to talk about today is I have a friend of mine. You know that him.
Wait. What? You have friends?
Yeah.
What?
Not really. Matter of fact, one of mine just almost left my life. So, shout out to you know who.
Rest in peace, shopping.
Fucking right. Rip shopping. Can I get a rip in the chat, please? Can I get a rip in the chat? Anyways, a friend of mine. His name's Benjamin Hawkins. You know, right?
I think so. I think I've met him once or twice.
I don't think I have congratulated him yet on his most recent announcement.
Congratulations!
His girlfriend and him are having a child. I don't know how far along she is.
She's only a few weeks.
I was about to say she's like 4 or 5 weeks, right?
I mean, by the time this uploads, it'll probably be like
6
2.
or 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, but congratulations. I think I told you. I don't remember.
We love you, Benji. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here right now.
Low-key, he's not lying because I never would have met Eric.
Yeah.
We need to have a game night again. It's been a long time.
It's been a minute. But honestly, we're both way too busy.
Shit. True.
Way too
It doesn't help that I work at 4 in the morning.
There's people I enjoy talking to that I just don't talk to anymore just because how busy I am with the business and working on top of that.
Isn't time constraint great?
This is why I wish I could do the whole only 4 hours of sleep thing, get up and get to work. But
Okay, rock.
Yeah, but the thing is, with how much I have to work at work, I'm just way too exhausted, and it's just not possible.
I mean, I feel it. But
I can do it, but then you got the fact that I'm going to be lazy and slow at work, which is not good.
You can do it.
I already get yelled at enough. I don't want to add on to that.
Shout out to FP. So someone's going to notice this, and I know they will, because someone notices small shit like that all the time. This is in the picture, right?
Yeah.
So you can see our mixer. When you see it again, it is going to be bigger.
Yeah. That's the reason why we recorded the podcast both in one day.
So, because we're going to go get a bigger one so we can have guests on and whatnot.
Yeah, so if you get a random message from me saying, hey, you want to be on a podcast?
Or me.
Hey.
Or T&E. Ooh, there you go. That's a good idea.
I don't know how to message people directly through T&E, though.
I don't either. We got to figure that out.
I mean, they know who we are, so.
I mean, do they, though?
Do they? Do they really, really know?
Anyways, so we're at almost 30 minutes for this podcast, so I think we're going to...
Yeah, because I got to get ready for work.
Eric literally has 5 minutes to get ready for work.
We woke up and got dressed. Then we went and
filled a propane tank.
We went and filled up a propane tank. We got...
For Paris's birthday, shout out to the baby girl.
We got breakfast, went shopping for food because we have no food in the house. Then we came back home and got ready for the podcast. And
recorded 2 of them.
Well, we technically recorded 3. The first one was boring because we were both really tired. There was a lot of dead space. We're going to chug a bang, and we're going to get this done.
Shout out to Bang, not a sponsor.
Unless you want to.
Sure, right. But again, I'll say this again. Take the cocaine out first, please.
I mean...
Leave the ecstasy because that makes it fun. But...
For sponsorship reasons, yes, please. But for the fact that we need money, I don't care. You can lie.
You can put a horse tranquilizer in your shit. I don't care.
Apparently, you've been lying about a lot lately anyways, so...
Well,
just say you're taking it out.
You know who the creator of Bane is, right?
No.
It's a company called VPX.
VPX.
Do you know what else they make?
What?
Take a guess.
I don't know.
They're a fucking pharmaceutical company.
So why are they suing Bang for it?
Because they're not suing. They make Bang.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah, VPX owns Bang, right? So look, do you remember Redline?
No.
The drinks we used to get at Speedway that gave us like so much energy, it felt like crack going through our system.
There's a lot of random drinks that show up at Speedway, and
So
they're there for like a month, and then
they
they're
also
gone.
make Redline, which was illegal for a while because of the shit that was in it. Like, Loki as a company, y'all need to get your shit together.
Loki's dead. Can we stop talking about him?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I just went there.
Hashtag spoiler alert.
I mean, if you haven't seen, like, what is it? Infinity War?
Well, yeah, but I mean, you never know. I mean, I know people that haven't watched any of the Marvel.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing with your life. You're obviously doing something wrong.
Obviously
so
nothing
please
worth
change
anything.
it. Please change your lifestyle. But
Real quick,
thanks to Endgame, Loki is coming back.
again, spoiler. But anyways, real quick. I mean, there's a spoiler too if you really want to get into it. But
Wait. Spoiler.
I Love You 3000. Oh,
Don't do
tears.
that. I might start crying.
Tears coming
I
down
might
the
start
face.
crying.
But anyways, so real quick for like 2 minutes, I want to talk about something.
Okay.
The
I will
box
grant
set,
you the 2 minutes.
the Infinity Saga. So I was looking it up today. It's rumored to cost around $350 to $450.
Sold.
They're going to make so much money. The poorest of poor people are going to do whatever they can to get the money to get this because it is a godly box set.
Imagine like a collector's edition.
Oh, thousands.
I would
What
buy it.
if every DVD is signed? for
If
the
every
collector's edition?
DVD was signed and it was like a special holographic of every superhero,
Dead. Here I come.
yeah,
I'm already there, but
like selling everything from T&E Media and just
oh
getting
fuck,
that box
fuck it.
set. Sorry guys,
On today's last podcast.
on the last anything T&E.
Fucking right. But anyways, I think it's time to get off of here so we don't bore you too bad.
If you think we're boring, please like and comment and subscribe.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in. I'm Travis.
I'm Eric.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
We love you.
And we'll see you next time.
Happy holidays.
What the fuck?